What you're about to hear is a very important message for men in relationships. Whether you agree or disagree, you need to hear this. And ladies, please may I ask you to remain quiet, listen, and then kindly let us know in the comments whether the instructions given in this video meet with your approval.
In the other room to make a woman feel excited is to undress her. I don't know for you guys, like, why is it that when most of you take a woman home, you are there removing your own clothes and you're telling her, baby, remove your clothes, go take a shower? Like, bro, why are you not removing everything from her body? Like, you should literally be doing, you should be doing all of this, taking the bra while you're kissing and smooshing and all of that. You should be undressing her yourself. It makes a girl know that you cannot wait to have all of her. Secondly, you need to learn how to throw your girl on the bed. I know I'm saying this and I'm slowing down because you need to be careful also. Like, you don't want to hit her head on the wall and kill somebody's daughter. But you know that move where you take off all of her clothes and then you just push her on the bed and she's like, and she's looking at you like, bro, if you have not done this, you need to do it. Okay, you take off all of her clothes, you take her to the bed, maybe you carry her to the bed and you dump her on the bed, or you kiss her towards the bed and then you just push her slightly, safely, because you don't want to kill somebody's daughter, you don't want to hit her head somewhere, but like, you push her down on the bed and then like you crawl, or you like slowly climb on her, or like crawl on her on the bed while you're trying to kiss and lick all of her neck and her ears and all of that. Like, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing this? Then thirdly, when you throw her down on the bed like that, you need to hold her down. Oh my goodness. And I'm saying this with so much passion in me because I know it works. I know it works. Now, this might not be like an everyday routine, but like there's this once in a while kind of, sex you want to have with your partner that is just so, you guys have been craving it. Maybe you've missed each other for so long, or you guys just had some bottle of wine, you just came back from the club, like you have all of those rush in your blood. Like, if you do all of this, you will bust her brain out. I kid you not. Now, what do I mean by you need to hold her down? You need to learn how to pin your woman down. Now, there are so many ways to do it. Like, if you guys are doing the missionary style, you could put her wrist like this and you could hold it while she's lying down like this. So you hold her wrist like this while you're on top of her. And if you're doing it the doggy style, you could hold her hands like this, but right on her back this way. So you hold her. So now when her hands is like this, you're holding the two together with one hand. So her hands are like this, you're holding like this. All right, that's what I mean. So if you're doing it up here, that's what you're doing. Behind, that's what you're doing. So you put her hands behind her back. When she's bent over this way, you put her hands behind her back, you hold it, and you are. Another thing that is very rough that women like is when you hold the waist. And this one, a lot of you guys, I don't know whether you are afraid of the waist. Like, you need to hold the waist. It's just about, it's like pinning her down also, but like, you need to hold the waist. Sometimes how you could be going back and forth when you're doing the do, and it's like she's moving far away from you, brother. All you have to do is hold the waist, raise her up, and pull her back to you. That's what you have to do. You pull her back to you, and then you hold down on that waist. Like, you hold down, like you don't want to slip out. You want everything to be fully inside. So it's like you're holding her. It's just like when you're doing the, like, maybe cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, like she's on top of you and you're sitting down and you hold the waist and you're doing the pounding yourself. You're holding waist and you're the one that is doing, you're the one lifting and moving. You're not waiting for her to go the up and down, make me sweat, make me no, you're not waiting for her to do that. You are the one helping her to do the pounding. So brother, hold that waist. Hold the waist so you can move it how you want, and you can move it how you want it. Okay? Women love it rough sometimes. Don't listen to them. Yes, I know we like it slow and steady when we want to have an orgasm, but like, brother, if you want her to scream your name a million times and call you papi, you need to learn to hold the waist and know how to move it. And the fifth one has to do with like physical torture, and that would be spanking. I'm not fans of spanking. Some people don't like it, some people feel dirty, some people feel like it's like a fun thing to do, but I'm telling you that a lot of women, like a lot of women, if not every woman, likes to be spanked. As long as you're doing it in the safest way and you're not creating so much pain, I want you to tap those butt cheeks. It is very important that you learn it. The sixth rough move women like is, and this one, you need to be safe, okay? You need to be careful. You need to be careful. It is the choking. But I'm telling you that if you master this, if you learn how to do this properly, you will drive your woman crazy into an orgasm. Like, you need to learn how to choke on your woman. Now, the safest way to choke is to choke the sides of the neck. Avoid the windpipe. Avoid this part where she's going and she's gonna die. Okay, don't choke pressing on this. You have to choke holding these parts. So there's a space here that is safe, so she can safely breathe, but then you're holding her here, the two sides that has nothing to do with her airflow, and you're pinning her down. So whatever you're doing about the windpipe, don't let your girl die. And also make sure that she knows that it is okay to tap out if she feels that you're holding her too tight. But yes, choking is one form of, you know, excitement that women enjoy. It is very rough. That's why I said you need to be doing it with a woman that you already know, and you also know how she can tell you that you're going too deep, or you're holding on her too tight. And sometimes you might not even be holding tight enough, and she can tell you choking. How about choking? You need to pull the hair. Now, hair pulling is as old as what I don't know. Like, I mean, if you're on my channel and you don't know that you can pull the hair when you are doing the do, then I don't know, I think you're new here. So hello, welcome to Real Talk with IJ. All right, so you need to pull the hair. Now, pulling the hair is more exciting when you're doing like the doggy style and all of that, because you're behind, so it's just easy to do the ponytail this way. Like, that's why some of us get ponytails. But like, that's not why I have this ponytail, but I'm just telling you, that's why some of us have ponytails. Oh my god. So like, pull the hair. Okay, pull the hair. Just let your girl know that it is safe for her to tell you that it's too tight, or tap you so that you can relieve. You know, hair pulling is something a lot of women enjoy. Like a lot, just like how women enjoy when you like put your fingers through their hair and you're massaging the scalp. It's just something about that sensation that we get. So when it comes to hair pulling, especially when it's like the lower back, like what I have here, okay, there's this feeling it gives, like not like here, you're not pulling the hair from here, but you're pulling it from the back. And the seventh one is you need to kiss passionately. Now, I don't even have to tell you about kissing, but you need to kiss her passionately. It's not that you're doing. Sometimes you need to take all of the lips in your mouth. Sometimes you need to use your tongue and almost choke her. You need to be trusting with your tongue in her mouth. You need to learn, okay? You need to learn. But then again, when it comes to kissing, you need to learn that you need to start slower before you go very deep. You don't just start kissing a girl and you're using all of your tongue. Kiss, you need to learn how to trust her mouth with your tongue and get her all warmed up inside. So kissing passionately is something that most women definitely enjoy. And while you are doing the whole kissing and all that, it is very important and imperative that you know that kissing does not only have to do with the mouth. You have to kiss the ear, you have to kiss the neck, you have to kiss her body, her boobs in between her chest, that's her cleavage area. You need to kiss her belly button, her inner thighs. Now, you need to learn how to talk dirty, because how are you just doing no words when you're doing what you're doing? You need to know that when you're kissing and smooshing and caressing and holding down and everything, you need to learn how to talk dirty. You need to learn how to mourn as a man. It's not just a girl that has to do it. Sometimes when we hear all of your voice, it drives us crazy. When you tell us what you want to do to us, when you tell us what you're doing to us, when you ask us if we like what you're doing, when you tell us in that sweet, soothing voice that we like, in that whisper in our ears that is so warm and it's so direct into our brains, there's something it does to a woman. All right? Good. So make sure that you learn to talk dirty, and when it is time for you to trust, you trust the hell out of that body. Like, you go deeper, you go harder, you go so deep that she's telling you that you're going to shift my womb. I know a lot of Nigerians understand what I mean, but like, you need to know how to, especially when you're holding on the waist, make sure you're doing the whole, I don't know, bro, you should know what you have to do, because you are the one with the big man. All right, so but make sure that at the end of the day, you go deeper and you go hard. You go so hard that she's begging you, she's calling your names a million times, she's begging you to stop, she's begging you not to stop, she's telling you again to stop, she's telling you again not to stop, she's asking you, what are you doing to me? She's telling you, what are you doing to me? All right, so make sure that before you go deep and before you go hard, you have pleased all of her body, and you have brought out all of those juiciness from her, and then you go in deep and hard. All right, so that's